Grand evening, everyone. I hope everyone is having a wonderful or had a wonderful day. It is becoming evening time where I am, and it's trying to get a little coolish, I guess. But anyway, I'm enjoying the weather. Um, Holy Spirit, hold back my mule, please. Because I got some things on my mind, but mm, not but. However, I'm going to remain calm because people like to sugarcoat things and twist up things when I know exactly what I'm saying, how I'm saying it. Although they get the raw and uncut in because they had ear hustling in my car, they're through my, you know. That copycat energy, that mother figure energy who, you know, defrauded the courts out of possibly hundreds of thousands or maybe even close to $1 million of dollars because you're getting money for me that you should not be getting, right? So, because you lied about my mental state, is that what you did, Sandra? And you all said that I was deceased, or you have some type of life insurance policy that you um, took out on me, Kenny, John. You know, I don't know what all y'all little idiots did. And then Randy and his delusional, but talking with that lawyer gal, giving her some type of code so you can make arrangements to steal my auto accident money. Hmm. All these thieves, all these robberies. But yet, I have no earthly idea whether or not you people are imprisoned behind the crimes that you have committed. I mean, I'm finding it hard to believe that um in my particular case, the people who are involved, there's so many. I know it's like an unforeseeable phenomenon that it was this many delusional people that we walk around and we thought had a right mind, but yet they don't. They have said that I'm unalive or I'm somehow incompetent. Um, and yet you're shadow banning my videos, using it to your advantage, trying to make money off of me. I mean, is the court system trying to make money off of me too? Because I'm trying to figure out where is your judgment and my justice? Where is it that you citizens who are the criminals continue to live, continue to try to test me, to continue to try to pay practitioners to walk through this parking lot, which I seen this late. I seen maybe the day before, this lady walking through the parking lot singing some dang song. I guess she was trying to cast a spell. I seen her, but I had my own thing going on, so I quickly tuned her out. But then I seen her again today, and she walked kind of close by my car, and she was chanting something. So I say, oh, she must be some type of voodoo witch. Please. I don't know what's wrong with y'all and y'all delusional behind. Like I said to y'all before, the Most High allow y'all to do some things to me with your little magic, right? So that it would appear that you were succeeding in this win. But no, you have lost. Right, you lost. Any man that has stolen my great estate. It's not too late for my foes to return back to dust if you can't make it right, which is a must, because my ancestors ain't playing with you. My ancestors didn't have your name on any of this. They put my name. So give it to the rightful owner, because the shame is coming. You're already a disgrace. That's why it's just very hurtful and shameful that you're not put in your place, which is in the court of law. See, I'm all about the right way. You all want to red run me because you don't want to go to the court of law, to someone who is upright, who will find you guilty on all charges, because they probably can't. Because I'm trying to believe that I was not in my right family. I was in this delusional wrong turn. Heels got eyes. Bunch of delusional, inbred, incest, pedophile, mob, dumb criminals. I was in this family because of some curse or some crazy contract that undoubtedly my parent or parents must have been under a spell themselves to say, okay, you can have this child and have your way with her, but yet you left me something that all of you vagabonds want to keep from me. And then I have a delusional person on YouTube who is also saying just about everything that's going on in my life as if it's her life. And I'm not saying that I'm the only one going through this, but I mean, it's just too many T's crossing the same way and too many I's dotting the same way for, because I know that I have a copycat. I just don't know who she is. See what I'm saying? But anyway, all I know is I'm tired of this situation. I'm tired of. I mean, did we resort to going back to I don't know, 500 years back where there's no court, is whoever has the most money, whoever knows the right person with money, then you will not be found guilty. We will make them be found guilty who you are targeting. I mean, I'm trying to understand all of this crazy delusional stuff that people are, doing on the internet, trying to discredit me when I don't even know you, because before this even happened, I was basically a loner. That's how these criminals were able to smear my name, because I'm not like a wild person. Because if I was, I would be wild now, right? But I know some of you are probably in my vicinity or have been in my vicinity, and whatever you were told, was a blatant lie. But you still want to go with that narrative because you think that your dark magic is going to succeed over the will of the Most High. Like I said, do I like my situation? No. But I'm grateful that whatever your hateful heart wants for me, the lowest of the lowest, that the Most High is not going to allow. I'm just ready for the Most High to start separating the wheat from the tare, where the first shall be last and the last shall be first. See, because there's a scripture, he said, wait till the harvest is ripe. So I'm not sure if the harvest is ripe yet, but in my opinion, it is. So I'm going to keep coming back to the Most High, like that widow lady kept coming back to the Most High. Lord, if you don't do it for me, I don't know how I'm going to succeed out of this situation. I mean, a lot of you have wished death on me because you stole something from me. You put my name on a PPP loan that I did not receive any of those monies for. You kept doing things in my account because you paid people at the banks that I did bank with or do bank with, unbeknownst to me, because you would probably put something in my account, then pull it out, to make it look like that I'm doing something that I'm not, but yet I'm at my job or I'm at the house, but yet you're steady doing criminal activity, but you want me to take the downfall for your stupidity and arrogance and blatant disrespect of my human rights. I mean, I see all the turmoil that's going on in the world, and yet you stupos continue with this dark magic that I ask for the Most High to send it back, whatever it is that you do, because I have no earthly idea, because I'm not into being a hateful person. However, I am into standing my ground when it comes to idiots such as yourself. And I have nothing. I mean, let me redact that. I do have something because the Most High sustains me. However, you all have more than me because of your robbery, your theft, your deception to defraud me and the government out of monies. And I just find that so hard to believe, Kenny, when before I had to get my tax ID number when I was filing my income tax. And I had to pay some money back because the IRS said that, well, you're still married to this man because, when you left me in 2008, I didn't divorce you until 2014, right? So you were steady stabbing me in the back unbeknownst to me with whoever chick you're with. You and her were doing nefarious things, trying to put it on me so that Randy can continue to steal from me and do whatever it is that he's doing illegally with him and his delusional, crazy mother, Sandra, and Andra trying to make like she innocent. And your daughter Christine trying to make like she's innocent. And Christina trying to make like she's innocent. Y'all are not innocent. Y'all are delusional. I just, I mean, I'm just having a hard time with this. When you go to your judicial system, that's supposed to uphold the laws in the land. I mean, I do believe I'm going to make it through this situation. However, if justice is not served, I really don't know how the other people are going to respect the judicial system who do not respect another person's life, it's almost as if we're way back in those other days, when some heinous things happened, when the song Strange Fruit came out, and there was no justice for a certain ethnicity group. So I know people say, let's not go back. Trust me, I don't want to go back, because I know that was very heinous and despicable acts done on people. But this is also despicable acts done against me, against many of you who wish to have me without anything, try to set me up to fall so you can arrest me on any little thing. Then who knows what you would do if you put me in custody, because you are so delusional and you want to get away with the crimes that you already have committed, that I was able to find out about by the grace and mercy of the Most High, messengers on earth. So, I mean, it's just really, really taxing. But I just, IRS, I don't know. I know I did have to pay some monies back, and you say you were going to get in contact with Mr. Britt. I don't know if you did or not, but apparently I squared that out, and you gave me some type of tax number in order to be able to file my tax. I don't know if that was because it's somebody that works in your office that was working with my family and my ex-husband, and possibly that other guy friend after my ex-husband left me in 2008, that I got with in 2013, John. So I know you didn't put me on no marriage certificate, because we separated in 2014, and separated as male friend and female friend, okay? So we were never married. So if you put me on any type of paperwork, if you said that I had a child from you, I have 3 children and all of them are grown. How old are your children that you're making with all these females? And unfortunately, you must be casted a spell on them, because I know it had to be a spell on me to even be with you, okay? But anyway, and that's not to put you down, it's just that it had to be some type of spell work that you put on me to even indulge in you, along with Miss Angie Davis. Angela Davis, how you doing, ditch? Okay, so anyway, let's get back on subject. Iris, how is this going on? Y'all get money every day, all day. How is these people getting away with these PP loans that I ain't spending it? So if they done got money from you all, why are y'all prosecuting me, keeping me in limbo state? Why am I still living in my car? Why is that? Why can't I get some justice? Why haven't you passed judgment on these people who have taken out PPP loans? Some of them may have opened up businesses. I don't know, because I don't know any of these people. Most of them. So I only know the immediate family that's not probably my family. They only wanted to capitalize off of my energy and my resources that my ancestors left for me to have, and have a decent life, not to be ridiculed, not to be pressed down up under your feet because you don't think that I deserve whatever my ancestors left for me to have. You want to say, you want to become the judge and the jury and lay down the verdict when you do not have that right. And Kenny, when I saw you in 2017, right, you know, that contract, when I thought, which I still think something happened to Tremaine, right? You didn't break bread right according to that contract that held from a brother that didn't was a snake at that time. And in that contract, he somehow word, one that I went to get that contract enforced. It was like, well, this word, if this word went in here, so all of y'all work together to consume my finances. And then Sarah Britt, I already know you don't like me and your son is a mama's boy. So I don't know where you fit in all this other than you probably told your son to leave me. That's good, fine, and dandy. But you, your daughters, or your trifling son, if you stole anything from me, I will prosecute you. If you told a lie and said that I am delusional, how would you know that you stayed way in Carolina and I've always lived in Florida while dating or seeing your son or married to him? So how in the world did you put your mouth on me? And the only time I did see you all was, let's see, we went to Carolina maybe once, Kenny and I, once. And then in the second marriage, Kenny left to go off by himself. And in that particular case, he came back and said, oh, I got stopped by the police and they pulled me over and they found me with marijuana. And I just said, And then from that day, everything just went downhill. So that's when he started getting handled by what we call the handlers of the stalkers, because now they got something on you, like they're trying to pin something on me so they can try to handle me. Thank you, Most High, that will never happen. Anyway, I'll continue. So, and I don't know who these copycats are, if they jealous about you, but woman or little girl, because you're acting like a little girl, especially when I don't know you. I don't want Kenny. I don't want John. And as of today's date, which is December 20th, 2024, I am very much single and at peace. And for you to be stalking and harassing me, you really need to look in the mirror and ask yourself, why am I doing this? Oh, I know. Because you were with them in stealing from me. Okay, now I overstand. But anyway, trust and believe I don't want them back. But whatever you have done in the grand scheme of things, of being a scam artist, a thief, a con artist, a fraudster, that's your problem. That's your issue. You knew and you know you are breaking the law by stalking and harassing me and taking out a loan and possibly putting it in my name. If you bought a car in my name, if you're living in my house that my ancestors gave me, then you know you're doing wrong. So I don't understand why you don't understand that you know that property or that money don't belong to you if you put it in somebody else's name, or you took it from the person, Sandra, and then changed the wording on the contracts to suit you. How in the world do you think that is yours? And why are you trying to red run me? Because you don't want your name on Brevard County newspaper or your face on CNN about the pastor's wife, who's a whole clown, who abused this little girl even in her middle age, still trying to abuse her and claim that she's out of her mind so she can continue to get Social Security. I was always wondering how Walter retired. Then next thing I know, you retired and you said you went out on medical. Q-Tip, FBI, she said she went out on medical. So what medical did you go out on? Are you the one trying to beat me too, Sandra? Fix your mind. Let me see. When I disconnected from y'all, I think you were like 78. And I may be 55, or I may be 7 years younger than that. I don't know, because you're a liar. See? So anyway, something's wrong with that picture. Your ass is old. So how the hell are you me? What is wrong with the people that's looking at you? Lord have mercy, 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 mercy. And y'all put on documentation that I have DSM-5. I'm sorry. Is there something going on with y'all mind? Because ain't nothing going on with mine. And then I distinctively remember, Sandra, one of your knee surgeries as a daughter. I was calling because I was concerned to see if y'all made it home. And as a matter of fact, Randy suggested that call and check on mom because she had surgery. Okay, so I called the hospital folks using her name that I know her as, and nobody could find her. Q-Tip, henceforth, that is why they couldn't find her, because you be using another name, Sandra, obviously, or something. I don't know. Because I used the name that I know you by. But nobody could find you in the hospital, and then your little slick behind, because people let me remind you, the whole time my family was my stalkers. So she knew I was calling the hospital. She already know this because my phone is cloned by them. So once they leave the hospital, her and her lying, supposed to be reverend husband, she calls and say, "Oh yeah, I'm doing fine. We just left. We must have been in the waiting room trying to get our exit papers." Well, anyway. Well, no, I think she said recovery room. Anyway, if you're in the recovery room, someone still will have documentation if you had surgery by using the name that I know you as, if that's the name you went and had surgery on. So, when you left Harris at that young age, retiring right after Walter, and then you're giving you and Walter, oh, well, we got to help Gary out because he's not working right now. We have to give him monthly payments with my money. People, with my money. Imagine that. Then, Sandra, you say you stopped doing Gary. Then you had to help Randy out because Randy stopped working at the Department of Juvenile Justice. Why? I don't know. He wasn't working at Department of Juvenile Justice, and then he got laid off by Brevard County Jail, which stays open 24 hours a day. So how you get laid off from there? You just wanted to work so you can see how to document things when you and Jocelyn was lying on the FBI watch list, putting my name and putting codes because you tooted your own horn talking about, I know how to write up a good note. This is what I'm writing to those senators that you were writing. When you say you were this whistleblower, what was you blowing the whistle on, telling a fraudulent lie, nigga? Who was you blowing the whistle on? Certainly not me, because I'm at the house with your dumb. So what was I doing that you was blowing the whistle, you and Jocelyn? I'm trying to understand that. See, so people, when people want to go to work for you, they might want to know the ins and outs, like Mr. Glass, Randy, Archie Randy Peak Jr., that person. He want to know the ins and outs so he can try to work the system. That's what he does. Yeah, that's what that lying big head scam artist does. Oh, but now you got a platform too. You done had a little plastic surgery. You done lost a whole bunch of weight. But we know that that's you, you know, spiritual savage. We know that's you. So anyway, uh you people just need to stop it already. Really, really, you need to stop it because, and I don't know who this is, keep flashing their dang lights in my face like a ignoramus, trying to get me off keister. But anyway, thank you for leaving. Um, anyway, I just want this over, DOJ. I'm tired of this situation. I just want this over. Period. Because Sandra is not me. This other copycat that's been watching me for years, unbeknownst to me. That's why you had cameras in my house, because she trying to study me for years and years and years, and you still are not me. You still don't carry my true authenticity, and you never will, because the Most High say, I made you uniquely unique. That means singular. Okay? And mind you, I do see people, the body doubles, some people look like one another, but dang, you want to take it too far. Copycat. I'm talking to the younger one, or maybe it's more than one. I don't know. I'm just saying, you're not me. And if you are using any of my documentation, because when I was illegally evicted, all of my paperwork from when I left Sandra's house and developed any type of paperwork with me and my children was left there for you ravaging hood rat brute beasts to go through and then try to doctor up paperwork to fit your narrative. How dare you? And that was the whole scheme, because your dark magic wasn't working. So if we put her out of the house, she ain't got nowhere else to go, because the whole family has turned on her, which you're not my family. So I'm glad you turned on me so I can see your true colors. Anyway, the truth will always be. So I don't care what paperwork you have tried to doctor up, what pictures you took to any plastic surgeon trying to be me. You are a damn fool. That's what you are, exactly. A damn fool. So anyway, yeah, it's getting dark, so you don't see me unless somebody flashes lights on me. But anyway, I just wanted to check in, because I know my karmics are listening, and maybe this may resonate with somebody who is truly going through something similar, but not trying to enact or become me. I ain't talking to you. What you do need to do is maybe go see a psychiatrist and see if everything is registering upstairs, because again, I don't know how in the world you would want to be somebody else other than your greedy ass just want what's mine, and you ain't having that either. So you can carry your delusional, deranged, stupid ass and go somewhere else with all of that. Okay? Period. Anyway, people, be beautiful and know that whenever you have a truth, go ahead and speak it. Because if you don't stand up for your truth, nobody else will. Or they might try to stand up with your truth to excommunicate you out of your truth, like some idiots are trying to do with my situation. But not so. I decree and declare, not so. Anyway, what I would like to know is, because I did hear somebody say, well, my son was missing or something. Child. Now that's some real delusional stuff if you going that dang far. See, that really happened to me. That really happened in my situation. But because there's so many lying people in my family, and they have gotten my children to turn against me, I don't know if my son that I thought was missing is still very much alive. But because y'all doing this life insurance fraud that I now know about, perhaps he is. But shame on you, the ones who convince a 18-year-old to commit a crime and probably did spell work to convince them, because you had me living from paycheck to paycheck trying to raise my children when I shouldn't have been in that predicament in the first place, Sandra. And, I just don't understand how a whole county can sit up there and try to erase someone's history for a couple to get over with scamming somebody's finances. It must be a whole bunch of loot involved. Must be. Because I just don't see how you canceled your life, your studies of being a judge, a lawyer, a doctor, for a couple who lied to you, who lied to me, who is lying to themselves to gain assets, loot. For what? Your butt is 78. Walter, what, 82, 83, bent over. Why are you bent over, Walter? Are you on the down low? Sandra, are you a dyke? Anyway, only y'all know what you are. I know your son is a maggot and a little fruity in his brain and in his dirty booty. Okay? But anyway, no offense to whoever goes that way. I'm just, saying something is wrong with these people that I'm having to deal with. Okay? So don't come after me if you are LGBTQ, because I ain't talking to you. I'm talking to who I'm talking to. These people who are harassing me. So if you are one of those, then I'm talking to you. Okay? So anyway, I'm gonna get off of here now because I'm tired of talking. Okay? Everyone have a great night.